Welcome to YOLK Rehashed Generation Next with Larry Tazuma and Sommer Nguyen. YOLK is back.
Welcome to the OG YOLK Generation Next podcast. We have an amazing friend of ours named LANI LOLONG. She's Filipina and she's a fashion designer and screenwriter up and coming. And we will hear her story because it's so amazing that she came over from the Philippines by herself, and then she decided to stay and create a life for herself. And she is so courageous. No one knows this story yet. And everybody also has their own story, I'm pretty sure, especially during these times. But I am so proud of having her as my guest. LANI, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. This is so exciting.
Yeah, I think it's something interesting that you probably never did before, which is somebody recording you to talk, and unless it's a collection agency, not to say you have been, but let's start with how you came here. Like, how did you get to America?
Well, since I was a kid, it's like a dream for me. America is I would imagine like this beautiful place that I would go. So since I grew up in the Philippines, it's really poor village. My sister boss offer me to come to United States, and that is like, I take that opportunity to come here to United States.
Wow. And how did you meet that boss?
I came here to United States as a nanny. They offer for me to work for them, to taking care of their baby. They sponsor me. But I never met them in person.
Yeah.
So it was my first time to meet them here in United States. So it's like me coming here and not knowing anybody. I don't have any friends. I don't have a family. I know. And I never met this family. So
you weren't scared that it might have been some psycho family?
No, I was not scared because they're Filipino. And
I see.
Yeah, so my sister trusts.
Notice
my sister trusts them.
Oh, okay. Notice we're not scared of any Asian psychos or something.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit scary, but I know that it's like America is my dream for me. So like coming in here is like I'm so excited. Yeah.
So because when you come over and they sponsor you, how long does that take to sponsor you?
It's a long process, but they taking care of everything for me. Like to get a passport and visa and everything. I don't have to deal with it. So I'm just so blessed, and
I can't believe they took a chance. And they're not family, right?
Yeah, they're not my family. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. And the thing is, how did your parents feel about you leaving them?
Well, my mom passed away when I was a little kid, and my father, he's so happy for me, like that. I didn't even grow up with my family, my biological family.
Yeah.
My teacher adopted me when I was 2 years old. I mean, not 2 years old. When I was second grade. Second grade. Yeah, because we are very poor, and I cannot. My father cannot afford us to send it in school. So my teacher adopted me when I was 8 years old. My second grade teacher.
And your teacher didn't have any kids or anything?
They have kids too. She has 3 children. I have 2 adopted sister. Yeah. And I stay with them, and I like them, the family. And then they treated me like Cinderella.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The opposite.
Like,
the opposite Cinderella.
Well, even though...
Wait, Cinderella,
Cinderella is like, imagine Cinderella. You
Yeah.
have to do all the work in the house
okay.
instead of like I'm still a kid.
Yeah.
And instead of
You were doing child labor.
yes.
Oh my God.
But you know what? At the end, you know, they are very nice to me, and I'm grateful with them that I stay with them. Otherwise, I would be with my father in the village, and it was so hard to go to school. So because of my adopted mother, she helped me to go to school.
So wait, after they adopted you and you're 8, and I can't even understand how you would be able, how far were you away from the village?
It's like maybe like 2 hours. It's not that far, but how to get to the city? They are in like town, and to go there, it's to go there is hard because there's no cars like here in taxi. It's easy to go some places,
2
but
hours
there is
driving.
like you have to go through the jungle and cross the river just to go to the school, just to go to the town.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
so many bugs and animals during that time.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did you? How many sisters and brothers do you have?
We have 5, 6. Because we have one that when I already older that I find out about him. He was adopted also.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was the youngest, and he adopted when he was since he was birth, and yeah, it was baby.
Oh my God.
And I never find out. I never really find out about him until I was like older. And then when I found him, when I find out about him, I embark a journey to find him. So, yeah.
Okay.
After 40 years, I know it's so complicated.
Yeah, that's another story.
Yeah, that's another story. That's crazy.
It's so funny. You can't. The Find My Family thing is another situation that you got yourself into. And you embraced it. So, okay, so you got adopted. You went to school then.
Yeah.
And you thought of America because you're watching TV shows, or did they have a TV show, or you just knew that America's?
Well, it's just like you'll see in the TV. Yeah, you'll see in the TV the story. The story that is so beautiful. The snow. I was wondering, like, oh my God, they have snow in the United States. I want to touch it. I'm like, we can just make hollow. You know, like ice that you make something for the eyes. And I'm like, oh my God. So it was just it was a dream for me to go to United
But you didn't
States.
want to go to like Hong Kong or some other Asian because
I don't have opportunity.
Oh,
But this one, when the family offered me,
then you thought about it more.
I thought about it more.
Got it.
Yeah.
How did you when you went to school and stuff? What were your favorite subjects when you were?
My favorite subject also. I like history. Yeah, and science.
But how? So when you did history and science, you went different. You went. I forgot which one it was. The right brain, where you went creative.
Oh, art. We don't have really like art, but we have it's called home economics.
Yes.
That's how you like learn also how to cook and doing the things. But when I was a kid, I'm always being creative because my mother is was very creative.
That's what
she liked.
You remember?
Yeah. She liked to sew, making clothes for us, and so I learned something from my mother that to sew clothes and then when I was in college, I went to school for 2 years in the Philippines. And then when I came here to United States, I got opportunity to go to school and FIDM. So I went to FIDM and learned fashion, and that's how I got into
FIDM, FIDM, right?
Yes.
So amazing. That's a fashion school in LA. So your sponsors were located in LA?
Yes.
How long did you work for them? Here
in downtown.
Yeah. How long did you work for them?
Oh no! I went to school. I went to school in FIDM.
Oh, no, I mean, like, when you work with them,
I did not work in FIDEM.
For the sponsors, as a nanny.
No, that's different. That was after I'm done as a working as a nanny with them.
Oh,
so,
you saved your money. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
Well, that was it's a long journey.
I thought you were doing it while you were doing nanny.
No, actually, it's kind of doing that, but at that time, I was with a family. That is a different story. It's still a long journey that just to get to the FIDEM school.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have faces so many challenges and everything, and then I got married to my first boyfriend.
Right about that part. So you went to FIDM after your marriage?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're using all your time of getting all these things done, right?
Yeah.
Because when you flew over, I'm going to go back. When you flew over to America, it's your first plane ride.
Yes.
How can you describe to me how that felt?
Oh my God, that is amazing. I cannot even sleep. Well, everybody was sleeping. I was like looking in the window because it's just so beautiful. Like I can't believe that I'm in the plane. Yeah. So my sister told me before we were wonder like what the clouds look like. So that's how it feels like to be in the airplane. So I was like, oh my God, I'm there. I feel it. It's just unbelievable.
How did you how did you stay in touch with your family? Just like writing letters?
Yeah. Before it was writing letters, but then Facebook came.
Easy.
Yeah, so it's so exciting. We're exchange messages in Facebook, and then finally like see each other, and that's amazing.
I'm jumping on this, but when did you get to see them again?
The last time I see them, it was like maybe.
Well, the first time I should say. After you already moved here, you worked and you.
Oh, that was a long time. I didn't see them for like maybe 10 years.
Okay.
Because I came here to the United States and I had, I stayed with the family for 2 years as a nanny. And then they said, okay, you have a chance to, stay here, but we cannot take care of you anymore. So you have to take care of yourself. So you either go back to the Philippines and, or stay here, but you have to
They only needed you for 2 years?
Yeah, that's only needed me for 2 years because the baby goes to school and you don't need me anymore. So I
can't imagine them doing all that stuff for just 2 years.
Yeah, so I don't have a paperwork for like for like 10 years, and then it was hard. It was like really tough, but I faced so many like challenges and like.
Well, I don't want to give you any trauma about it.
Yeah,
uncomfortable for you, but can you give me one challenge that you thought was like that you were able to go over? Overcome.
Yeah. So the biggest at that time for me is like I don't have any family. I don't have friends. Well, I met some friends
by then.
Yeah. But it's different when your family taking care of you. And I live alone, and I got sick, and like I was crying. It's like oh my God, I don't know. I was like I don't have a family, and it was like it's so hard, and like I lost my family that I worked for. Sponsored me, and they moved somewhere, and they are like my family to me, and like it's just so hard. Now I'm just making me cry. Okay. No, it's fine. So, anyways, that is the hardest part for me at that time. But then I always think positive. And I was just thinking like, okay, I'm here now in the United States. I have to like, this is my dream to be in here. And I have to look for another opportunity to find a job and find but I always, like look positive, and that makes me,
the attitude, all attitude. So so the challenge is probably isolation, right? You don't have any you don't have any connections. You also don't have any close bonds with anyone that you can you depended on yourself.
Yeah, I met some friend, like a friend, but it's, and also I met my ex at that time. He's become my best friend, and that it's, you know.
So was I guess one challenge was getting work. Were you able to get work?
I get work at that time. It's just so hard for me because I don't have a paperwork.
Yeah.
So I only like got my real job when I got my citizenship after like 10 years.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Just imagine. It's so crazy.
That's crazy. Not like somebody who wants to work and can't work.
Yeah, and some people would take advantage of me, and like,
oh my God,
it's so hard.
Oh my gosh.
So now
were you able to get out based on your instincts? You said people took advantage of you. Were you able to like just, because sometimes I meet some weird people too.
Yeah,
you know something's wrong with them.
At that time, that I thought I found another family. They're rich. I mean, I don't know how they live in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, we don't know if they're rich or not.
Yeah. But then I went to that family and I stay there, but they put me in a garage.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that was like so hard for me, and like, and then I had to take a day Sunday off, and when I come home, when I got back to my work.
Yeah.
They put all my belongings in the street.
Oh my God.
Because like, I don't know, they changed their mind. They don't want me to work for them anymore. And it's like, that's another thing.
Tragic. Yeah. Oh my God. Just to show like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to generalize too much, but so basically when you went to, and do all these, it's difficult because of the husbands at all, or did you find any difficulty, or are you okay?
For what?
The husbands.
The husband?
Yeah.
I got married with my ex.
So you didn't have to have that trouble with it.
We have a really great relationship, but then it's another thing that, you know, I'm here in United States for like 10 years, and I want to have kids after. Because I don't have a family. I want to create my family. Yeah, so I want to stay here because I really love here, living here compared to the Philippines. Yeah. So I want to create a family, and he doesn't want to have a family, and you know, we got divorced, and he said, I love you, but I cannot give you the dreams that you want. To have kids.
Mutual,
So we got divorced, and but the best thing happened in my life. It's hard, but
I want to say that you I'm saying, like, so when you're working as a nanny, nobody like gave you any trouble, like, you know, the husbands, because that's what I'm afraid of all the time.
Oh, that happened. Yeah. I don't want to get all the details, but that happened to have a lot of experience. That's a lot of crazy things. Horrible.
Yeah.
That I don't want to get into it.
Copy.
Yeah.
All right. So when did you, in the moment of your 10 years, did you feel like you wanted to turn back and go, you know, this is too much for me?
Like I said, I have faced many challenges, but I always keep my mind positive that, you know, I'm here already.
Okay,
and
so
I'm so blessed to be in here, and you know, I have to find a way. I have to find a solution. You know, like there's a problem, always a solution. So I have to, you know, like to make it work here.
Yeah. So there was not a moment where you gave up. You said, I'm not going back.
No, I'm not going back. Yeah. Going back is not an option for me.
Copy. No, that's good. That's good. So after you told me once, because you said that you always lived alone before you got married to our friend Jason.
Yeah.
So tell me this. I've never lived alone, so I don't know how. How did you live alone and be like? How? Maybe that's a dumb question, but it's just you don't know a lot of people, and then you still maintained your independence, which is amazing.
Well, I think you really have to just live with it, you know, like you don't have a choice. You just have to keep yourself entertained by going out and go to enjoy the nature, you know, like there's a lot of free things that you can do, and that's what I did. I really appreciate going out and like, you know, go to the beach, and it's like, oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, you're
you know?
really outdoor person. Yeah, I know you and Jason. All right. And now, after you decided after IBM and you're working out, how many years did you do?
Well, I went to FIDM for like maybe more than a year. I did not finish because I got pregnant. Yeah, but it's the best thing too that happened to me.
I love your kids.
Yeah.
So, you decided after. Okay, we'll get into the fact that you married Jason Gervitz. A mutual friend or your husband, my friend. I've known him for over 20, 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And
you know him more than I know him.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's extremely creative, and he has he's very ambitious and very sort of in his dream, and it's very it actually matches your ambitions too.
Yeah.
You both have it. Usually, couples not both of them are not ambitious. It's always one person who's a little more stable and stuff.
Yeah.
And you guys are always fearless. Like you guys are hiking with your kids on the cliffs. you guys are doing wild stuff that John Paul and I never do outdoors. Except
it's fun though. It's really fun. You have to do the fun.
Yeah, but it's fearless. I think mainly, I think that's one of the things Jason, I assume, would respect about you is that you're fearless. So when you adjusted and after you married Jason and have two beautiful daughters, smart daughters, I should say, not just beautiful, and then you decided to do a shoe donation. Why?
Oh yeah,
to your village.
Well, just because I experienced the poverty in Philippines, and I'm one of the kids that don't have shoes when going to school, and you know, it just reminding that past is for me is like I wanted to do something to help them because I've been through, you know, the whole thing. So that's why I decided to like collect some shoes, and that shoes I don't really have that sponsor. You know, it's just my own you know, money, and I just I would just shop in the thrift store, or some of my friends, family, they donate some shoes or money to get.
It's an interesting donation because a lot of people do toys, and money, of course, and all that. But shoes is such a basic need that I can't believe that you brought on donations for that. I can't even comprehend people who don't have shoes.
Well, I still remember, like, it's just crazy that, you know, the school, the elementary school, they have like a photo shoot every year in the grade school, or every year. And my first grade in school, we have a photo shoot, like a group photo with the kids, with the teacher. And I'm the only one who don't have shoes. I don't have a slipper. I'm barefoot. And one of the teacher like noticed that I'm barefoot. It's like, hold on, like Lani doesn't have shoes, and then everybody laughed because I don't have shoes. And then one of the teacher let me borrow somebody else's shoes, and with them and take photos. And that's like always remind me, like, okay, there is somebody out there still have that kind of a problem, you know, like so that's why I like giving shoes.
And are you guys still doing it?
I wish I still doing it because my life got so busy with other things, and you know, I had shoes that I sold in Amazon, but I stopped that. So now I was just thinking, like, you know, donate that to the Philippines.
No, I once you set yourself after your first film, you can go back to it and probably make a better mass. As usual, when you have named actors,
Yeah.
they will help you have a platform to help other
Yeah.
unfortunate or people who need things.
Yeah.
So I think that's another course of action that we can all do. And oh my God, I remember that one time where you guys had your brother or something lost his.
Oh yes, you remind me.
Oh my
of,
God, that was
yeah.
so.
Thank you. I think you helped me with that. So
No,
thank you.
There's so many things that we've been friends with, and I just want to see my friends succeed, as well as the struggles that they go through, that they won't give up. And I just love that. I'm very motivated by that. But it's just the fact that, like one time, listeners, like when I was trying to have a kid, my friend Lani here helped us out, and it made us. It was an incredible journey. She was so scared, but she kept her word and she did it. And we didn't succeed, but the fact that somebody was willing to give me, donate their personal egg, it touches me every time I think about it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how you can't get it's just crazy that we didn't succeed with all that love that we had just to get it done, But anyways, I don't want to go too emotional on it. But okay, so you are set after you do the FID. You go into you want to hit Hollywood hard with costuming, and you learned how to fix things and sew things, and you're two beautiful guinea pigs. You can sew your kids.
Yeah,
you can sew clothes to. It's so easy. It's like live Barbie dolls. But it's quite hard when you're working. You have the two kids and stuff. Not to talk about women's stuff, but it's true. But you still made it happen. Now, when you go into talent and you look at them and stuff, and you say your head of department talks to you about the clothes, how do you put in your contribution besides just the labor? Do you tell them? Do you talk about colors? Because you did that for one of our pilots.
Yeah.
And how did you come up? How do you do the mood boards? How do you figure out what to?
Well, actually, you really have to connect or talk to the director, to what their vision to the film, and that's how I create costume for each person, because even though how talented you are, that you know how to dress them, if you don't connect or talk to your director, then it doesn't matter. Communication. So that's the key.
What is your dream director? And you can't say Jason.
It's so many. I loved who is that? The one in Lion. I forgot.
Lion.
The Lion movie.
Oh, with Dev Patel?
Yes.
Let's look this up right now.
Yeah, because that kind of similar to my story, and that's how I'm writing a screenplay, and that inspired me.
We won't give too much because you want that story to be yours. But let me see. Director is let's see. Oh, it is. Sorry guys. Oh, Garth Davis, honey.
Yeah.
So basically, let's. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you. We're going to do a 10 rapid questions situation here. After talking to, and thank you, Jason, for giving her the time off.
Jason, it's another level. It's amazing. Inspire me.
Yeah, he inspires a lot of people. So basically, I'm going to give you one here. It is, what's your favorite color?
Red.
Okay, movie theater or streaming?
Nancy?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like, do you like movie theaters or streaming service? Which one would you prefer?
Movie theater?
Okay,
Yeah.
you like movie theaters. Okay. Let's see. Adobe. I'm just doing this special for you. Adobe or egg roll?
Oh. I like egg rolls.
More. Okay. Do you have a favorite boba flavor?
Oh, taro, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if this applies to you because you're younger than me, but Beatles or Rolling Stones?
Beatles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them more. Do you like the? I did this before, but no one knew unless you watch the show. But do you watch Mandalorian and all that?
What is it?
Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
A
this
lot of costuming.
Yeah, so beautiful, right?
Yeah.
There's this character, Fennec Shan, the
Yeah.
girl who's got the long Hunger Games hair.
Yeah.
She's Asian, Ming Na Wen.
Yeah.
So do you prefer Rey from the Star Wars, or I could say Princess Leia, but she's a legend too.
Yeah,
Rey-
yeah, I like
Princess
like
Leia, right? But you named
Princess Leia, yes, that's my daughter's name.
Yeah, you named your daughter under Princess Leia, so I guess that's
yeah.
okay. Books or songs?
A song.
Okay. Okay, this is weird. I don't know. After hearing you talk already, but mom or dad?
What?
Mom or dad?
What do you mean?
Oh, which one gave you more influence?
Oh my God, I did not grow up them both.
Yeah, it's I know.
Mom, I would say mom.
Aw,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cute. And lastly,
Yeah.
what superpower do you want?
Superpower. Incredible. What?
That's a movie. No,
What
but
super- what do you
yeah.
mean? What do you mean?
What superpower would you want to have to do what you need to do or live your life and stuff? Like mine was teleportation, because then I can be different places at the same time. Like, like I'd be going one here, Santa Monica, and then go and teleport over there. No traffic too.
Yeah.
What do you want? Fly? One person said X-ray, which is
Oh.
it's kind of creepy, but I mean.
well, like I said, I want to be like incredible, like flying.
Okay, so
like,
flying.
yeah, flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So super speed, obviously.
So
with the flying, right?
yeah.
Wonderful. So thank you, Lani, for doing this interview and giving us your time and
thank
your
you.
special story. Now we will come back with Lani in a year or so after she finishes the film and see where she's at. Yeah, let's see where she's at emotionally, mentally, and how the process is when she's writing about her story, her amazing story. And it probably relatable to a lot of different people who came here. And we welcome you to bring your story to life and support it wholly. And thank you to anybody who listens to us. And grateful for Jason Gervitz and OG YOLK Magazine and Tommy Tam, Mary Tazuma, Tin Yen, and the whole group. Amy, of course, Amy Lee, Tu Stevenson. She helped us have this location to film or record. Thank you very much, guys, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Stay tuned for the next episode. Pop the yolk and spread the love. Yolk is